let's say I was to walk into your house, sit on your couch, kick my feet up, and ask for a beer. Your first thought would probably be, Arton, you can't drink. And that might be true. What the fuck am I talking about? Your first thought would probably be, Arton, you can't drink. And you're absolutely right. Now, this has nothing to do with what I wanted to talk about, but I think it gives like a good point of that story had literally nothing to it, which is exactly what I want to talk about here. It's these two people, it's a couple that both host an Airbnb, and they like to make little goofy TikToks talking about each other, and it's fun, lighthearted at the end of it. But it seems to be a bit more sinister than what meets the eye. These people, they don't exactly seem like the nicest of the groups. Now, I've never been one to stay in an Airbnb. I'm a big hotel guy. We don't really have Airbnbs where I am. So seeing this type of stuff, so where it's like, for a hotel, you clock in, you fuck up the room, it doesn't matter, you clock it out, you're good. But it seems like Airbnb, you can set up your own rules as the host, but these people might be taking it a bit too extreme just based off some of this.
We at no point in time said we were upset about the damages. We understand that it's part of running short-term rental, so please hold your comments to yourself.
People might come at me first.
Cass has just been on one in this video. She's not like that in person. I guess she's in a goofy mood. We just had 4 guests check out of our Airbnb from a 2-night stay.
So let's go see how they left the space.
Let's go.
All right, off the bat, we have more stains on this stupid rug.
Stop. I already know y'all haters are typing right now. You shouldn't have a piano in there. Why are you gonna short-term rental and then get all mad when people use the space? Guys, just because we simply point something out does not mean that we are mad about it. We're pointing things out in the video. What we're not doing is walking through, all right, we have a stain. Dadgummit, we're gonna have to sue our guests.
I am kind of mad about this.
And then want to point it out. This guy spends his whole time just defending his girl, which is awesome. But he always says, hey, we're not trying to point this stuff out, as he's actively pointing it out. You are allowed to be upset about like things going wrong, like the stain in the carpet. I do personally think that's just a dumb carpet placement. What an awful pick too. But it's like, okay, yeah. And he even goes on to clarify, yeah, we're not actually mad or anything. But the description of this video says, should we charge a damage fee? So I don't really know.
4 guests just checked out of our Airbnb from a 1-night stay.
And unfortunately, we already know they broke at least one rule. So let me go show you. Well.
How is that breaking a rule, Cass?
It's too hot out here for this, so let's go inside and I'll tell you more about it. We don't allow smoking on our property within 20 feet, and this was probably right at that 20 feet mark, maybe a little bit less. Not trying to split hairs, but...
Aha! Checkmate. This Bic lighter was sitting out in the driveway, and it might have been a couple inches in that perimeter I didn't want you. We're making sure your account's gone by tonight. Okay, but jokes aside, it's pretty weird nitpicking something like this. Also, I think it's significantly weirder that she saw the Bic light outside and decided it was a good idea to pick it up and take it in. You don't know what was on that thing. So she's there and she makes it clear, hey, she's not going to do anything, but it might have been in that line. Me personally, I would have been grateful that we knew they were outside. If especially modern day, most people do not give a fuck about your smoking rules. If there is no cameras nearby, they will hit it. So, in the fact that this guy is at least going outside to light up his cigarette, hey, you gotta take that.
The living room really looks like unused. We have a deodorant cap and some hair ties.
You shouldn't be touching those, but all right.
Let me just tell y'all, when I came in here earlier, it was about 3 hours after they checked out. I walked in and I was hit with a gush of hot air. So obviously I went over here to the AC. I will have John throw up a little picture. It was 82 degrees in here and they had the AC off.
Sort of our fault. We don't have anywhere in the rules like put it back to a certain temperature. But I just feel like common sense says you don't turn the AC off anywhere in South Georgia during the summertime.
Yeah.
Again, it's such a small thing, man. So now it's about the AC. They're doing their walkthrough. First off, the hair tie. Her boyfriend says you shouldn't touch the hair tie, but apparently the Bic lighter that was chilling in the driveway is free game. So they gripe about the AC being turned off, and I'll agree. 83 degrees, that's hot as hell. Yo, ain't no one surviving in that. But if it is like their choice, if they do want to sit there and roast like a Thanksgiving turkey, that is their choice. So you respect it. And they even say it's their fault. So why are we griping about it?
Not to mention,
Oh, no way, dude. No way, dude. Are you serious? Oh, bro.
y'all, this is gonna attract roaches. This is why I get so mad about it. It's so simple to
This one right here is just such a big one for me, and I don't really know why, but I do think it really shows Cassie and John perfectly. So they come in and both of them start complaining about how the guest left cardboard pizza boxes and some wings sitting overnight. Cassie then shows, hey, why don't you guys just throw it away? And then proceeds to shove pizza boxes in the garbage can that won't fit. You can even see when she does this, the garbage lid does not fully close. And me personally, I don't throw my pizza boxes in the garbage bin for this exact reason. And I'm going to assume it was probably the same thinking as them, or they were expecting to have leftovers because it does show like food is still there. So it's just so ignorant, and it's such a small thing. And yeah, they do bring up the complaint of roaches, but I feel like just leaving these closed pizza boxes overnight is not making it a major worry.
More laundry that should be in a basket, but no big deal. Thankfully, we're able to rate our guests like through different categories, so we don't have to give them like overall a bad review. We don't have to damage like their reviews, but definitely on cleanliness and following house rules, they're not getting 5. It'll probably definitely be a 3, maybe a 4. Just kind of sucks. We ask so little. We have over 25 Airbnb stays on Cassie's account. We have never seen as few checkout instructions as we have at our house. It's 2 things, simple things. Put your laundry in the basket, put your trash in the trash can. It's just kind of upsetting when we only have 2 instructions.
Yeah, no, these 2 instructions seem to be a pretty big deal breaker for you. Even trying to figure out a way to like weaponize the rating system, I don't know. The only rating systems I know are like Uber and Lyft, and then like DoorDash. Obviously, okay, DoorDash, that's gonna be in the comments. Look, so it seems like Airbnb allows you to have like a per or like a per subject rating system, which is great. But he's really making it seem like people even take that seriously, especially as the customer. What could the rating possibly do for you? You're still paying. But yeah, no, anyways, I just wanted to like show this. I've been seeing some people talk about it. I just wanted to put my thoughts on it. But yeah, no, we're done now.